Good morning guys, Kashi HD here with another video on Oceans and Empires, and happy World Environment Day to everybody. Not a day that I knew existed, but apparently it is it. There's a special event on the Joy City Forum running until the 12th of June at 5 PM. All you need to do is take a screenshot of the sea map showing at least 3 monsters and you can bag yourself 10 lots of 5 capture tool bundles. I will leave a link in the description down below. Other than that guys, we've got the usual daily messages here. Sink Empire ships at the gate to get resources and defeat legends of the past for conquest orders. Let's face it, we can never have too many conquest orders, so we're going to go and see how that works now. Okay, so I've just moved myself out of the way guys. Since the server merge, it's really not a good idea to be unshielded in a crowded area. These higher level players literally just, they're on you within about 2 minutes of dropping your shield. So hopefully while we're out here we'll get a little bit of peace and quiet. So all we're going to do guys, I'm actually about where I want to be on these. I tend to just repeatedly attack Fernando just to get those treasure items, speed ups. So nice and easy. We've got plenty of space, so of course he summons literally right next to us. And of course attacking him drops our shield, so we're just going to do this 3 times for our 3 free daily usages and just see whether or not we get these conquest orders that we're supposed to get. Okay, usual prizes. I'm not seeing any conquest orders as specific rewards for hitting anyone, so I'm just assuming that we should get them afterwards. But yeah, as I was saying guys, I've had some really close calls where I've been unshielded and looking around for empires to attack, and literally we've got the old red border and I've had to quickly come back to my dominion and pop a shield, and literally on 1 or 2 of them I genuinely thought I'd been had. Of the 5 seconds that it takes to attack somebody, I think I had about 1 second left by the time I popped the shield. So we'll just do one more on Fernando. As I said guys, the only reason I've done Fernando is because he's got those treasure items in the rewards, whereas Gene doesn't. There we go. Now, I had somebody ask me this week, guys, how to quickly check your mail and collect your gifts. Now, in the top right corner where you see these horizontal lines with a tick, if you press that, you'll get these little tick boxes, and then in the bottom left where it says select all, tick that and it will select all the ones that you've got available, which should be 20. Bottom right then there's a little present box. Press that, that collects all your gifts, and then press the trash can to delete them. That's done 10 just because my phone's a bit laggy. If you scroll down, it will load up to 20 messages at once. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a shield, and very quickly guys, I'm just going to show you around my account, just show you where I'm at, and then we're going to head on over to our farm account that we made a few weeks ago and take a look how that's getting on. So recently I've made castle level 27, gradually upgrading my resource tiles. Where you can see most of these are now level 27 as well. So later on today I'll go out, farm a couple of resources and upgrade the last couple of these. Troop wise, holding a lot more troops than I used to. I think I used to hold around 12,000. But I've been gradually building more of those. Probably going to try and get a lot more heavy spearmen in, just as kind of a meat shield against attacks. And of course there's my gate and my Royal Academy at level 27. And big news, I've got rid of my last bomb vessel. So I'm just upgrading this ship of the line in line with the rest of them. And that, guys, I suppose we could have a quick look at research. So 64.6% on ruling, 52.6 on troops, 47.6 on ships, and 57.7 on resources. I haven't done a great deal on war. I think I've only done one actually. But yeah, currently focusing I think on troops, just because I'm getting to a level now where super frigates are on the horizon. So a lot more of that troop v troop combat is going to be coming up. Anyway, that's my account, guys. We're going to go on over now to our farm account. And here it is, guys. So you can see a level 13 castle. I'm just going to collect this reward. And if we go across, we can see all of my resource tiles are level 13 as well. Very important for a farm. Other buildings not quite so important. And I want to upgrade the repositorium. So if you take a quick look at the research, guys, you'll see the absolute bulk of my research on this account has been for resources. I think I've maxed that out actually for what I can do at this castle level, with exception to producing weapons, but I'm not overly fussed about doing that. This account isn't going to be attacking or defending if I can help it. So we're just going to slowly go down and max out all of the production. Other thing to note, guys, in the repositorium, always worth upgrading. And the only two skills that we're really worried about is this Legacy of the Sun skill. Obviously the whole point of the account is to produce resources, so a skill that gives you free resources is a definite. And the Duchess's Study. So anytime we're upgrading a building, we can just speed that along with that. So that's where we're at with that at the moment, guys. I don't know how people do it with a shed load of farm accounts. This is my third farm account. As I said, trying to get to level 15, so we've got these extra resource tiles up here. But yeah, I've heard from people this week, guys, that have got like 200 alt accounts. Allegedly, I haven't seen all 200 or anything like that. But like literally whole guilds filled with farm accounts. Now, one of the things that I haven't really touched upon yet, guys, is gold. Particularly with the server merge, my main account and Baby Cashy got over 200,000 gold after all the level 30s, 31s and 32s came over. And one of the things that is exceptionally good for a farm account is the idea of getting that gold from your farm account into your main account. Now, this isn't something that I've done yet, so it's purely experimental. What we want to do is just craft some equipment. We're going to go for resource production and food production. So if we craft that, there we go, nice bit of tier 1 gear. And we're going to try and upgrade that as well, guys. You see, I've got one equipped that's 7% wood production and increased munition production by 3. I think I only actually crafted that one because it was a quest. So we're going to upgrade this now if we can. I don't know about you guys, how you find this upgrading system for equipment. I am notoriously unlucky. I think I had a quest to try and upgrade my equipment 12 times and all 12 times failed. Yeah, this thing just doesn't like me, does it? Oh, we've got up to tier 2. The idea here, guys, is just the higher tier of equipment you've got and the more slots you've got in it, the more that equipment's worth. And from what I understand, the idea is to plunder your alt account, steal the gear, and then on your alt account just buy it back with gold. Oh, that upgrade's failed and we've actually gone backwards. Yeah, I'm really not good with these systems. You can literally burn through these gems of the abyss, can't you? Tell you what, leave it there and we'll have a go. Okay guys, so we've got some equipment attached on Cashy 2 and I've just migrated over next to it. I've gone by the side of the Alliance territory just so that everyone doesn't get a notification that I'm threatening the Alliance and blah blah blah. So all we're going to do is just send our fleet out. Very important to remember, guys, as well, if I do capture some equipment I won't be able to shield, so if anyone comes in I'm going to have to migrate away from them. Okay, so I've been attacking now for quite a while. I'm well into double figures on the amount of attacks that I've done and haven't actually plundered any equipment from Cashy 2. So I'm going to leave it there and just double check whether there's any kind of rule that you have to be within a certain level range perhaps, or I'll just keep trying. But whatever happens, guys, I'll take some screenshots to show if I do plunder any equipment and how much gold I managed to get from Cashy 2 in order to rebuy it. Okay guys, so plundering Cashy 2 didn't really work out too well. I'm not sure whether that's because he's too many lowers level than me or if the tier of equipment wasn't good enough. So I've managed to craft a tier 5 helmet on Baby Cashy's account and equip that. So we're going to give it another quick go. Just drop this shield, head back into Kashi's main. And there we go, guys, first time there. So I'm guessing it's actually to do with castle level, and they've got to be within that sort of 6 levels lower than you bracket. I'm guessing 6 purely because that's the limit for the chaotic state. So that's that. If we go back into Baby Cash's account now, we should have the option to buy back that plundered equipment. So yeah, just on the left hand side, if we hit recover, it's 7,000. Now when you're attacked by another lord, plundered equipment can be recovered by using gold, or if any lord successfully attacks the plunderer. We're going to recover with 7,000 gold. And then if we go back into our main account, we should have a message showing that that's happened. Now I can't remember because it's been a while, but I think we get half. Yeah, 3,500. That was set when they first brought this plunder and equipment system in. I'm guessing just to stop this from being too good. So that's how you get gold out of your alt accounts into your main account, guys. Simply plunder the equipment, go into your alt account and buy it back. So don't forget, half of that gold spent from your alt account does get taxed and is gone for good. So that in mind, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below, and happy hunting.